Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Ouch. All right. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Cool. All right. Check, 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 check. I know some of these videos have really bad audio. Check, 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 check. Cool. Okay. We are trading December 8th, 2020. Super low volatility. It looks like all of December will be this way, and it progressively get even slower. We traded this a lot. Well, I traded this a little bit yesterday, I think night it was, and just to get a feel for it. That way, when I record the video, I can say things that are much more helpful and things that I noticed in some of the trades. So I only traded about probably 2 trades, so I didn't really get that far, probably till like not even 9 o'clock, I think. But here we have our first trade. Even though this looks like a range, the people are still going to be playing this downtrend here. Now we have a oh yeah, so I think the 950 is okay here. We're going to be going off of the people. We want to go against the people who are going short off of this strong downtrend. Because as of right now, even though it looks like a range day, people are still gonna try and use this as a downtrend sort of day, because there's a huge spike there, and there's a downtrend and two-legged pullback. So we can suspect a lot of people trying to still go short here, and even though it looks like a range day. At least that's what I got from yesterday, because I treated this like a range day beforehand, in hopes that other people will see it. But this looks like it might have happened a bit too early, and maybe this was the range here in the beginning, and then we broke out of it and shot right back. So I thought people would be going long here, trying to come back to the other side, but that didn't happen. People started shorting, and that pushed the market right up. If we had tested a little bit earlier here, like if we came down like this far and then did this sort of thing, then I would believe that people treat it as a range, but people are treating this as a downtrend, so going long is the best actual idea. Alright, prices keep pushing on in this direction. I'm a little worried. I can't remember exactly where the buy should have happened, because I was short here. Swing high first entry, second entry. It's our first opportunity to enter this uptrend. But according to our notes, the market chases on the short-term trend. Oops. They chase spikes, they chase even short-term change, work for this reason. So they're gonna chase, they're gonna pick the tops here, it looks like. Let's see. So it looks like they're gonna chase this in that direction. It's kind of a spike. I think there's a lot of support right here, so people are going to be using that. Let's go ahead and buy here. Alright, let's just see what happens. Our scalps are massive, bro. So it looks like a non-obvious would work here. I think. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so I don't know what I was doing. I should just trade according to what I think because I just went against everything I knew, just to trade up based on memory. So we're just gonna rewind and pretend nothing happened there. What is going on? Okay, we'll just go to. All right. So yeah, that's your first opportunity to enter. So entering there and either scuff trade would be better. I don't know why I went long. I guess there was another trade I was looking for where going long was actually the better option. But I think I was looking at the 450 tick chart beforehand. But since we're doing the 950, which is the correct one you should be doing, the scuff trading actually works out. So, and our strategy, I don't know why I doubt my strategy sometimes. So here, entering this on an actual non-obvious one ticker, because you're trying to, people are still trying to push the market back up in this direction. So non-obvious would be the best. I mean, obvious would be the best trade here. Going 2 times the speed, and we'll just drop that in there. All right. We're in the trade, and we're 100% sure this works out. Nice. So I don't know what I traded before, but I knew there was a good opportunity to short, but going long was a better option because people were still playing this. I guess it was on the 450 right here. It was right at 7 a.m. too, so it was probably like a swing low first entry, second entry, and I went long, and that stopped us out. I can't remember, but yeah. Or maybe it was this guy, swing high first entry, second entry. It did break lower first and then push up, but that's a literal double top. So I don't know what I was doing. We're at the tick. Oh, so close to our scalp render. Alright, 8:30 just hit. I think people are trying to push prices up back to the tops over here, so we're gonna sell over here on a swing low. First entry, second entry, either one of these are the signal bar. And now this guy is. So this is a nice push up here. That's gonna get a lot of people to start buying. And we know the market does this quite often. Alright, so that's matching highs. This is now our signal bar. See if you could click fast enough. Plenty of time. But the sooner you can get your order in there, the better. We don't want it to get too close to these highs before we start selling, because then once it gets up there, then people are going to start. Okay, now, yeah, we're getting close to those highs. We'll still go for the sell. Okay, yeah. I think this one's a good one. Oh, we placed it too early? No? Alright. People are suspecting prices to come all the way back up here. Let's see what happens here. Nice, we got the scalp and the runner. Nice. So yeah, people were buying, trying to push the market way up here. And plus there was a lot of stops just following people who were taking profit. Nice, good trade. Also the trend is there just to have it there, so we can like get a sense of what the market's doing. Whoa. Okay. I do not remember trading this. So it's all fresh information. Alright, so we know this is a range day now, since we're just bouncing between the highs and the lows of the day. So the strongest trend is what people are going to be doing. So people are going to be going short here, trying to trace this market. And might have spoke too soon. Nice. Can we get the runner though? I think people are going to be buying here because they're suspecting that's correct. Oh. Okay, so we went long there because of that strong trend, and usually in range days, people will chase the most recent strongest spike or trend, the most recent signal of an indication that the prices are going in that direction. So this is a spike down, people will follow that spike down. If we had this trend up, people will follow that trend up. So yeah, and now we have this spike up, so if we get another leg up, people are going to be trying to buy in that direction, and if we get a second entry, we just short. Actually, that was it. Swing low, first entry, second entry, sort of, but people were still shorting at that point. And like we said, if we had another leg up, then it'll be much better indication that we're going in that direction. So this actually broke lower first and broke higher, so this is not a second entry if we treated that as a double bottom. Right. It's a little difficult to tell which direction this market is going. If people are going to be going with it. No, yeah. So that like is a good indication that people are going to try to push the market here. But if we bounce here, that might be a scary place to buy. Don't bounce here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't bounce here. Alright. Oh gosh. Too late. And maybe we could still get in this. Oh god. Yeah, you would have got it easy. That was 4-point jump. Dang. The heck? I was too busy talking. I didn't think it'd come up that quick. But yeah. The reason why I wanted to buy that even there was because as soon as people started this here, people thought they were going to step out these people and keep on pushing the market down, so people started selling. So we can suspect a lot of people are buying now back to the other side, and now that it looks like a range day. Even here. So we wanted to. We have a swing high, first entry, second entry. If prices start to push up here, I would like to sell. Oh. Okay, that was a bad trade. Swing high, first entry, second entry. What does it look like on the NASDAQ? Yeah. Alright, so it has to be an obvious one, like this. Swing low. Oh gosh. Where 2 ticks off? Right here. Nope. Okay, somewhere there, right? Yeah. So yeah, that was a silly trade. Yeah. Alright, we have these strong legs down, but I do think people might be trying to let the prices bounce here, so I think I want to sell. It's also a little spike going on, so let's go ahead and give this guy a shot. Then again, people like to use those things to stop people out here. Let's see. People like to use these large moves to stop people. It's been some time, about 4 hours since the last trade. We went to TJ Maxx or Marshalls. Last minute Christmas shopping. I think, yeah. Yeah, so people were using that to stop these people out since it hadn't gone through. And that's something you really got to stick with. Even though we think that people are going to go long, people are not going to go long. They're going to try to outsmart other people, especially after 8:30. And so, yeah. And people are going to use those big moves to try to short and stop those people out. So, waiting for a second entry here. But now, once this market starts to push up, we can go ahead and go short after that. Alright, people are going to try and trade back into it. So we want to sell here now. Alright, we're looking to sell here. Market already pushed back above these stops, so people are going to try and buy up this way. Oh, so close. Just got in the trade. I think we traded this last time, yeah. So it looks like prices actually it's not the greatest second entry, but if we take a look here you can see that second entry works out. I think selling right there, I think, or even on this side, yeah, right there. So just unfortunate our tick chart looked like that. Yeah. Yeah. So when the market does a big push like that, people will instantly trade their positions or take a different position depending on how that bar looks like. And that's a strong bar down. People are going to be selling, thinking we're going to get ready to stop these people out. And so everybody starts selling, and that's what pushes the market up. So if your second entry looks like that with a bad setup and the bar is almost close to those lows or to the highs in the other direction, just don't take it, because honestly, I would take that 10 times out of 10, to be honest. We're gonna go for a sell, but on a non-obvious. I would like to sub because I think this is gonna be like a higher low. Alright, this was our signal bar. Broke lower first and then pushed on higher. Swing high first entry, second entry. Test, test, test. We just got filled on the order. It should work out well. No runner. Alright, we're gonna take this as a double bottom. Yep. I just used the NASDAQ to confirm the double bottom, make sure it doesn't show up also there. So swing low, first entry, and the second entry. Everybody's going to go for long, so actually taking the second entry short would actually be a good idea. Alright, going short here. Looks like there's a lot of longs going. Yeah. Let's give this a shot. I'm just worried that people see this downtrend here. So yeah, buying there was a better option because you have this downtrend. There wasn't much of a bounce. It was a straight bounce, so people are not necessarily going to be going long, but it's a good, strong downtrend. And that doesn't end up working out because your order is way up here in the highs and the whole thing looks different, especially in the NASDAQ. That's your signal bar. We might have to switch to this guy right here. So let's go ahead and pause here and just switch to the 700 tick chart, just because it's like December and volatility is getting real shifted in a different way. So swing high first entry, second entry, strong legs down. People are going to try and short. You always have to go with the people are going to chase that short-term trend, especially on range days. It's a strong spike down. People are continuing this trend. It's a little it's super difficult, but getting this stuck in your brain is a very good successful trait, because here we have a range day, right? This is a range day. It's a clear range day. However, people see this downtrend here, and people are going to keep playing this downtrend until they stop everybody out over here. So as you can see, we went where did we go long? We went short right here. I think everybody was thinking the prices were coming up here. However, this is just a two-legged move. Maybe a good reason for people to keep going short, trying to continue this trend down. So even though it's a spike and not really a trend looking thing, so people are still gonna go short here, and that's what pushes the market right back up. And also in this case, with the spike down, now that's confirming for a lot of people, hey, we might stop all these people down. It's a downtrend. We might eventually break out of this thing. And so people are going to go short here. And I think going long here is the better option, which is right there, actually. Right. It's not like a, okay, yeah. Alright, got filled a little late on one couple contracts. Okay.
I changed her thinking it was poopies and it wasn't, so now it's your turn to change it up, bro.
Okay, I'll change her. Oh no, hold on, Stella. Test. See, as prices move on up, so people are gonna chase these spikes because people are. It looks like people are really just trying to push the market in out of this little range that we got going on here. Let's go ahead and see what happens. So we got the runner and the scalp as well. Good trade. All right, we're gonna go for a sell here. Just go into the trade. All right, strong spike up. We can suspect a lot of people going long here. Probably. I kind of want to go for a non-obvious because that spiked down. But if we push up this high, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I like this one. It's your first opportunity to go along here. I'm gonna go ahead. What? Okay. Stella? Absolutely nothing quite yet. So it looks like going short here was a bad idea at this point because it's a spike and people pick tops. Yeah. And has to push back down. Let's just sell right here. Is that the right spot? Nope, that's the right spot. Selling here. Oh no, there's big spikes. Those are pretty big spikes. I think people are gonna end up trying to chase that. Let's buy here. Come on, come back for us. Come back. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, those are really big spikes down. So that was a good long. No runner. All right, so actually we had a no. I was gonna say swing high first entry, but the last swing high is way up there. Excuse me. I'm sweating. There's gonna be a lot of buys trying to trade the market back into this thing. Actually, there's a slight downtrend now. I'm looking at it. Slight downtrend, maybe. All right, there's your higher low. If you were to go long, I would actually. I've noticed that. Okay, not done yet. All right. All right, here's your first opportunity to go short. I still think people are trying to trade back into this thing and trying to pick the bottoms. So I actually think going short is the better option. People are chasing this spike. We got a two-legged correction. Your first opportunity to enter is right there. This would have been a buy. Just go ahead and see what happens. Oh god. Yeah, we get stopped out, right? Yeah, stop that right here. Oh, what? Wow. Can't believe that worked out. Maybe because we're on the 700 tick chart. So look like over here, it would have been no entry on the, because it never breaks higher there. On the 950, this is the 950. And the runner. Nice. I think people are gonna still try and short this thing because it's been a good solid trend down, and I've noticed that people are still shorting no matter what, even in that range over there. This is a good opportunity. So double bottom, first entry, second entry, obvious one ticker right here. Oh, I was on the wrong tick, bro. I was on the wrong spot, bro. Dang. Oh well. But at least we knew we were right. I want to take a non-obvious going long here, just because I think still people are trying to play this whole trend down thing. So non-obvious would be a 31 even. Wow, what is that? It's so cool. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, my baby. Go to Mimi's, and yeah, Mimi's. Oh, careful, baby girl. I'm just a little worried about where these people's stops are, which could be right below here, and it could just race for their stops. Alright, it looks like they entered the trade, so if it breaks higher, we just exited. Alright, we're coming down here. Entered the trade. If we were right, this should work out because it looks like people are still trying to sell back down to this direction. Nice. All right, we should be able to get the scalp here as well because a ton of people went short in this area, trying to push the market back down in this direction. Of course, they could stop us out first before it pushes up in that direction, but I'm pretty confident we'll get the runner. Nice, nice, nice. So once again, people are still playing that strong downtrend. You got that spike, and this whole thing has been a slight downtrend anyway. As you can see, even before that spike, it's like lower highs, lower lows sort of thing going on. And then after that spike, people were playing that downtrend. Started playing the downtrend and tried to short around here after the consolidation to try to push it into the other direction, but not because of this consolidation are they going short. They're just looking for that opportunity, and here it was like a second entry, so people are going to find an opportunity on whatever chart they're trading, and maybe they trade second entries, and that's probably what it was, and that's what we benefit from are those second entries swing low, first entry, and then the enter right there comes to the tick. I mean, like, look at that. It barely crosses over and then pushes right back. So it looks like they got their scalps, and yeah, it was a good trade, most definitely a good trade. And yeah, and we knew prices were going to work up because people were going to start shorting this thing, trying to continue this. So good trade. Okay, so we have this like downtrend going, and we have a swing high first entry, second entry. We can imagine a lot of people picking tops here on like a double top, so I think going long is actually the better option, even though it could be a range. I mean, you maybe looked at a range and people are assuming prices are coming back over here, but we never really tested those highs at any point, so it's really tough to say that people think this is an actual range. And for that reason, I'm out. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But swing high first entry, second entry, this is our long position right here. I want to go long here, even though it's your first opportunity to go long at this point. I think this is a little bit obvious, this downtrend, because you got a bunch of people who are not trading the 450 tick chart, but who still see this thing. But I guess we'll find out right now if we were right or wrong. Nice, we were right. I wonder if a non-obvious would have worked, because if you would have took an obvious on here, it looks like you would have got stopped out. Yep, for sure. So I do remember this actually from the last time I traded. I thought I just stopped over there, but it looks like I kept going. Maybe I even went through the whole day. I don't remember, but I do remember this faintly. So no one's gonna really register. Well, not any smart trader would register this as a range day. So only people are really trading are the smart traders. So it's a bold statement, but those are the people we really have to fool. This could still be a range, but the way it's looking right now, it's definitely a trending day. So they're gonna see that trend. They're gonna want to take advantage of it, and this is where you see that topping pattern. People are gonna definitely go short. So yeah. Oh, we had a swing low, first entry, second entry right here. Ooh, I think I would have bought there, to be honest. Not sure. It looks like it might have pushed up first. Even if it did break lower and pushed up, I don't think we would have gotten our scalp. Not even like an obvious or a non-obvious. Interesting. So you have to kind of switch gears instantly right there. Now prices look like they're working up. So yeah, people are going to be going long. And once that price swells up, I think going short there would be a better option. It's a tough one to see, but I think it works out. But topping pattern with the break with a spike here off this channel. I think people will be going long there. So that's what turns the market into the other direction. So to stay alert of that, you have to watch for those spikes right after that topping pattern. It looks like we actually broke higher right there. People are going to be going short here. I don't know if going... I think people might still be going long. We're going to go short on a non-obvious. I think I want to go long. I just don't want to join everybody else who's going long right at this point. It's a little bit congested. It's a second entry, but let's go for a non-obvious. So a little bit higher. Oh, what happened? It's okay. Calmate. Oh man, I've been recording backwards. Oh gosh, I just said so much. Oh man. Okay, I said was I recording backwards? I have no idea, but I'll just say it just in case. But you had that spike down, and even though you had that spike down, oh wow, we got the runner too. All right, cool. So we had a swing high first entry, second entry, a non-obvious one. And we went for the non-obvious because I think people were still going long at this point. May I remind you that I have no idea how this market's going right now. I do remember this trade right here. I think that's when I stopped. But then as soon as prices started to have that topping pattern, that pullback right here after the break of this channel. And even though we don't trade channels, people do it. And when you had that break, people are going to end up going long after that like two-legged pullback, and you have that two-legged correction. Once people start seeing that spike and then start seeing it move in the other direction after a little bit of consolidation, people are going to end up going long. So we go on a non-obvious, and that works out pretty dang well. That's exactly how we want. Just got in a couple ticks. Our actual entry should have been at 50. So, but we got it either way. That was a really good trade. I like that one. Good read as well, because even though you have this uptrend, that's exactly why people are going long there, especially even after a spike like that, because of the strong uptrend and the break of that after getting stopped out. It's that thing again where that thing, and people start trying short there, and I'll stop them up before going in this direction. And so once again, because of that strong uptrend, people are going long at this point right here, even after that spike. It is sort of a second entry, but I've noticed that the better the pattern looks, the better your strategy will work. And it's not really. I mean, it's like flat straight. No one's really seeing that as a second entry, really. Oh, maybe. Actually, maybe. Potentially. But, I don't know. I wouldn't take it. But as you can see, that previous trade, swing high first entry, non-obvious entry right there works out well. All right, here's a good trade. Kind of missed it though. We had a double bottom, first entry, second entry, and here we have this crazy uptrend. Right, we've been on this long uptrend, and then you get these two spikes. People are going to use that to maybe a higher low and go long and try to stop everybody out here. Maybe push on to the other side of a range. Because, yeah. And so going short there actually would have worked a lot better. Right there. And yeah, it looks like you would have got the scalp. Actually, maybe not yet. Let's see if we can still enter it. Actually, yeah, you would have got to buy the tick already. So that's a literal double top. So let's see how it looks like on the Nasdaq. Ooh, not too much of a double top. So maybe we won't be taking it. It is a double top here, but not necessarily on here. It's a tough decision, but we are bouncing off the lows. We can imagine a lot of people trying to go long here. If we go for a non-obvious, I'm worried that a lot of people are going to get stepped out, especially these people who went short and have their stops up here. So we're just going to go ahead and stick out of this trade. Yeah, we're going to stick out of it. Stay out of it. And yeah, we wouldn't have got triggered anyway. Alright, this is going to be a little bit difficult to trade here. I'm going to go ahead and just delete all of our lines and just go ahead and just see what the market is seeing. Maybe this could be a range now and people want to buy back up to the highs. I can see that happening. So we're going to go ahead and take a non-obvious here to begin with. And if we start to spike, then we can go ahead and do our thing. But as of right now, we're going to go ahead and do this just like that. And if the market starts to push on this way, we can suspect a retest of these highs. Maybe? Question mark? Maybe. It looks like we're already going to have to move it up to this 50. So I actually do want to be buying here because I think this is a good selling point for a lot of people. They like to trade back into the highs of or like a resistance. And yeah, so just move this up one tick. Alright, it's actually a second entry long in that direction as well. I think that we actually want to take this one. I think people think prices are going to come up back over there. But then you got that strong spike too. We're going to leave both orders where they are. We're going to cancel out one of them. So here we're buying if the market pushes on this further down on a non-obvious. Alright, 3x. Looks like our buy order just triggered here. We're going to try to cancel that guy. Oof. Probably do it next time over here. It might keep coming down actually. Let's see. And there it is. So it looks like people were trying to buy their way at some point here. I have no idea actually. Yeah, that was a tough one. We took a non-obvious and going short there looks like it was actually the better option. Yeah, so we wanted to short either way because people are trying to get the market back over here. You wanted to short. So going short there on a second entry short instead of going long because everybody's going long here and you're saying, oh, if the market comes here, then you buy. But you have to decide right there at that point on that signal bar, are you buying or selling? Not when it's way over here. So at this point, oh gosh, wait, hold on. With swing high first entry, second entry, market's working down. We can suspect a lot of people to be going long still, so actually going short here is probably the better option because we've been on this uptrend and we're bouncing off of this like level of support here. I think going short here is the better option. So let's see if we could get in the trade here. I think we should be able to get this 15x. Nice, just to the tick too. Oh man, I don't know how I feel about that one, boys. Got failed at the tick. I guess that's what happens when you use different signal bars. Did we do an obvious? Why did we do an obvious? We should have done a non-obvious, which would have got triggered right here at that tick. So if we got filled there at the tick, so it's fair enough. Whatever. Right. No, 3 points out. Our entry would be right here. So yeah, we would have got stepped out. Interesting. So it looks like buying there was the better option. Yeah, because you got those spikes down, kind of a topping pattern. I'm a little out of it right now. Got some stuff on my mind. All right, let's see if we can keep pushing on forward. It looks like we got a double bottom going on here. And the market pushing up again. Is that a double bottom? Yes, new swing low on the NASDAQ. Okay, cool. Now that the prices are going to work up here, it's a two-legged move. We can suspect the market to move in either direction. At this point, we just have to make sure we're in the right way, right side of it. It looks like people are going to keep on trying to short this thing. I think people are trying to short this. I want to take this as a non-obvious because I think people are definitely shorting it. So we want to buy here. So at 25. So this would be right here. At that point, 3 points out. Well, 6x this. Don't leave without us, friend. No. Come back. Come back. There you go. No, don't leave without. I don't left without us. All right. We have a second entry here. How's it look on the NASDAQ? Ooh, it's just one entry. Swing high first entry though. We'll take it because it's the micro NASDAQ and not the NASDAQ. So we can suspect a lot of people still trying to push this back into the other direction, picking tops here, selling. Because when you break out of a range like this, or like a support area of support or resistance, people like to trade back into it. So I actually think going long here is the better option, especially with these strong moves here on with that strong signal bar right there too. Right there. Oh, what the heck? Oh. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. 4x, 3x. Might be able to move this down. 170, 146, 112, 101, 86, 60, 48, 20, 14, 12, 6. We'll place. Okay. And there's a trigger. Oh yeah, put him somewhere. Thanks. Alright, looks like a non-obvious would have worked better. Prices are working down. Maybe we still get it. Doesn't look like there's any areas of man, that's a tough one. Swing high first entry, second entry. This is your signal bar, so selling was the better option. It's your first opportunity on this trend actually, and I just thought this was like level support here, but really it's bounced here maybe once, twice, and we broke out of it right there. Yeah, we already broke out of it and traded back into it. So the fact that you were trying to buy again, I mean, yeah, buy again, but it's absolutely silly because now everybody's buying. Yeah, so we misread that one. That's all right. So when the prices break out of that range or level of resistance or support, once it's already broken out, you can't use that again. So here we already broke out of it, and people traded back into it and realized it can keep going in that direction, and that's why people are going to go long on that second entry, and that's why that didn't work out for them and for us. Mostly for them because we didn't trade it live. All right, yeah, here we have a second entry, and it looks like it would have worked out on an obvious, but we would have taken on obvious because this is not a downtrend yet. But we have a swing high, first entry, second entry, so this would be a good opportunity to go long. Right there. Right? 25. Oh, let's just get into trade and move our stops. All right, so we would have been 1, 1, 2 ticks. 1, 2, 3 ticks. Which one's our signal bar? Hold on, pause. Pause chat. Swing high. First. Broke lower here. Alright, this is our signal bar, so it's 25. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. And it looks like prices are pushing right back down. Oh, and we got it. Yeah, we'll just do that. So we just got it just enough. So our entrance is like right here somewhere, basically. Alright, let's 20x this thing. Alright, now we got a nice little spike. Finally, some movement. People are going to be trying to push the market up on up. Alright, well, 1 times the speed. Now we have that level of resistance again. People are going to want to stop these people out, and once it happens, people are going to want to trade back into here. So that's why we like to buy. And this really did turn into a spike already. These are huge, massive bars compared to the rest, and even if this one closed on its high, we want to buy still. But now we have to be careful that people might be chasing the market now. What time is it? 10:56, almost 11. We had a double top there, so it looks like people might actually try to trade back into here. You can see we had the up down. Every time we had the spike, we traded right back down. But the only thing I'm worried about is joining the people who are trying to trade back to the highs over here. But I don't think a lot of people are doing that specific thing. Even though they do know we're coming up back over there, I think they're suspecting some sort of correction. And it looks like it came to our tick already. Let's 4x this, see if we can still get in this thing. All right, we're in it. I don't know if that's a good thing. But we're here, fellas. All right, so yeah, people were suspecting that a correction like that, and usually when you get that repetitive sort of thing happening over and over again, as you can see right here, you had that spike, the correction, and again right here, that spike, the correction, and again here, spike, the correction, spike, correction, and then last but not least, spike, not a failed correction, sort of failed. I mean, if you sold at the top, very tippity top right there, then you would have been fine. Let's get this runner in. Came to the tick. Oh wow, I just realized I stepped away and left this thing running. Looks like nothing much has happened. We had a swing high first entry, second entry, that was it. I don't know, quite a few stuff happened. Swing high first entry, broke lower there. Yeah, actually quite a few stuff actually happened. Yeah, so we could take a look at this real quick. And we can go ahead and just decide for ourselves on what we would have done. So a good strong trend down, but it's a huge spike down. People would be chasing this out of bot, and I think we would have got burned pretty dang bad the looks of it, man. Yeah, I would have bought right there. 1 tick above that guy, and looks like we would have got burned bad. Yep, for sure. So what could we have done to avoid that? Let's see. We came off right off the highs. Spike straight down. Were people trying to go long? People was trying to stop these guys out? Could have been. Actually, yeah. That could have been it. No, we already pushed above and we broke. I would have been okay with that loss, actually. It's a strong spike down. You know what? They pick tops, though. They pick spikes. Like, when you get a spike, they pick those tops. So you could have sold there and maybe it would have worked out. But honestly, yeah, I think I could have sold there. We've done that quite often. Let's go ahead and see what they trade against people who pick tops, but pick tops on spikes. So that's a spike right there, most definitely. and they were probably buying right there on a good second entry, two-legged move. And yeah, it would have worked out for you if you would have got a short there. But then we go ahead and start working down there. Then we got double bottom, not much going on there. So double bottom here, first entry, second entry. You would have got triggered here. And it looks like a lot of people are still trying to go long and push the market up. But also a lot of people could be selling. There's two ways we could look at the swing high, first entry, second entry. First, we would have to think, do we want to be buying or selling at this point? So the first thing we would be seeing is this double bottom because it came before that swing high. So our main focus would be on that, unfortunately. But hopefully we would see this. But if not, we could still trade on this guy. So we have a spike down, so we can assume a lot of people are waiting for that two-legged move. Yeah, I would have bought right there. That looks like it worked out right there. And yeah, I don't think I would have took that after that trade. But if I had to, if I absolutely had to, if this was like not a setup on the other end, looks like people would be, I would have bought there, to be honest, and I would have got stopped out, I think. Let's see. 25, that's 2 points out. No, actually we would have got it if we bought. Yeah. Right? Oh no. Not yet. We would still be in the trade if we bought there. Interesting. Well, yeah, we would still be in the trade. It came 1 tick short right there. Looks like we would have got it right there though. That's interesting. Alright, about almost an hour into this video. I'm pretty sure I left it recording at one point. Test, because I know the previous videos my audio was going out. So hopefully it's not out anymore. My throat's swelling because it's my honey bun ate peanuts and kissed me. Ugh. Missed a trade here, a good long. People love to trade back into the range. So you broke out, people were trying to trade back in. You would have went long right there on a swing low. First entry, second entry. Actually, no. You would have a 4 ticker, so it's alright. Actually, maybe we could still enter it. 75. Most likely not, but ooh, right there. Exactly where we wanted it. That's a shroud move right there. Right there. Call it the shroud move because we didn't have to go over. Yeah, whatever. So we're buying right here. If the market starts to push down, come on. Stella's gonna wake up. Alright, we're 6x. It's 12 o'clock in this day now. What's that noise? Oh no, it left without us. Alright, I'm not 100% sure about this, but we have a swing low here. First entry, second entry. It's not a spike. And it already triggered, never mind. Oh, why does it do that? Maybe seeing that? It's just like, I don't know why it does that. Wow, well. What does it look like on the NAS? Let's fast forward this, because it looks like we're not going to get a setup anytime soon on the micro NASDAQ. Let's see what happens on the NAS if we would have. Oh, okay. Oh, that would have just been a spike. Oh, what do you have gotten it? Push up, push up, push up. Higher, 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 higher. Come on, push, push. Oh boy. We got a second entry. Alright, let's see what it looks like on the micro. Swing high, first entry, second entry. It's your first opportunity to enter. I would short right here. No strong legs going down, so I think this is a good opportunity right here. Oh, I swear my malware gives me more pop-ups than actual viruses, so good opportunity. So it looks like you would have gotten burned if you went for the 1 ticker right here. Swing low, first entry, second entry, but I knew this would happen, which was you already had the break of the range, which happened right here, friends. As you can see, you had that right. Then you already had the break. People try to trade back into it right there. Right here, you had the break, right? And then people try to trade back into it, and it shot right up. So this going short there is the better option, and not going long, because everybody's going long now. Everybody's trying to short this thing right here, but now it's pushing up there. So yeah, bye. I'm trying to speed run this because I want to play some pub, but I have entered on a non-obvious, so we would not have taken that. Alright, we got a new swing high. Let's see if we'll get something here. It's 138 in this day now. Nope. It'll keep on pushing. Might push down here actually. Nope. Alright, but we do have a new swing low. Swing low, first entry, second entry. So we could suspect a lot of top picking going on. It's a strong spike, so people are gonna use that as a confirmation to go long. Let's go ahead and short this thing actually. Believe it or not. Yeah, that strong leg and that strong spike right there. I think that's a good indication of people to go long. So we're gonna go for a short right here. Nice, good read. So you had trends here, right? But then when you get those two good strong spikes, people are gonna chase that thing for real. And yeah, we got the scalp. So that was super clean read. That was more like a chance sort of thing, but that usually happens. I've seen that happen before. I can't remember when. Maybe it might have been this exact day live, where you have a trend up, right? And then you don't want to short there, but because you have those strong legs right there, people make decisions based off like the most temporary strongest leg. People will decide to go short here, but once they see that strong leg, they'll decide to go long. So I mean bar, not leg. So one bar could change the entire market and the way people trade. So yeah, so those little things was a good indication of to go short, because everybody was going long. All right, now here's everybody's first opportunity to enter the market on the second entry. I have swing high, first entry, second entry, and we're gonna enter this on a 1 ticker hopefully. Well, 6 exits, 10x it. Trying to speed run this. It's almost 1 o'clock here. This is still our signal bar. Come on, break lower, buddy. There you go. We can put that there, then put that there. Good pullback there too. There's a little bit of support there. Oh no, we entered in the wrong spot. All right, let's make this fair. So 1, 2 ticks down. 1, 2. I don't even feel like playing PUBG. This is too fun. I like this. This is exciting. So we would have entered right there. Oh no, dude, those are good legs down. Those are very good legs down. That might backfire on us. So buying there might have been better, because those are very good legs down. Yeah, buying there would have been the better option, I think. Oh. Don't cheap us out. Those were good legs down. Yeah, we're getting burned right here, boys. Let's minimize our losses, because if it comes back up here, we're getting stopped out for sure. Alright, we'll place our... I think we're wrong on this one, because if it comes back up, it's stopping us out for sure. Those are strong legs down. Yep. Ooh. Let's just get out of this trade. I'm okay with the loss there. I think it's gonna push up here. Yep. Yeah, those were strong legs. I didn't notice that. Same thing in this direction. It was strong legs in this direction. Yeah, looks like we're going sideways now. It's 107, 130. I'm gonna swing high first entry. No second entry. There's the new swing low. We can imagine a lot of people still trying to go long off of these lows, but I'm worried about these huge legs though. Maybe I still. It's a little bit of a topping pattern. I just don't want to buy because there's a lot of support right there as well. It's kind of a double top. I think people are still trying to push the market up. So we'll go for non-obvious here. So our entry would have been at 50 right there. Let's go on 10x this. Market's pushing up. Yeah, I think we got this because now it's gonna, yep. So it bounced off the lows and we had all this space and people saw like, oh hey, we're getting ready to move all the way up here, and people started to go long, saw that bouncing right off the lows, and that was a good entry right there. Even if we could step down this runner and we just got it by the scalp, I think that was still the best trade we could have taken. We had a swing low, first entry, second entry on a sort of a spike, but people, yeah, you would take that because people like to trade back into that range, so that was a good one. Buying right there on an obvious or one ticker would have been the best one, best trade. Oh gosh, that was 500. So 100x now, it's 130 in the day. All right, there's your first opportunity right there. Those are strong legs down though. Yeah, actually I want to, those are really strong legs down. Is it a repeat pattern? Are they picking tops? If this keeps on pushing down, then I think we could sell, because then it's gonna get a lot of people to start selling, which no, it's gonna fool a lot of people, I think. Yeah, so here I actually want to sell here. I wanted to push down further. The reason being is because it's a huge correction that people, once it pushes down further enough, they think they can outsmart the market and go long because it's been on this crazy uptrend. So now people are confident and fooling the market that, hey, why are you going short here? You should be going long because we've been on this long uptrend. Oh, you're going short here because of this short little spike here? Well, I'm going to prove you wrong. And that's when they go long. Alright, we got 87 ticks left. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, didn't get us in the trade. That's alright. Actually, I think we still get in. Did it come to 50? It came to the tick. Let's see if we can actually get it. Alright, we're in the trade. Market's gonna start pushing up. 30x. 50. Ooh, yeah. So it came to the tick, then came to the tick down here. So technically it already happened, and exactly what we were suspecting. That when you got people got those trades in, and it pulled right back. So when it comes to your tick and it pulls up to your scalp, even if it's to the tick, stay out of that trade. Still positive today, so that's okay. Mainly because we got super duper lucky. No new swing high, new swing low. 10 minutes left in the day. First entry, still first entry. That bar looks like we may not get. There it is. There's your second entry to go short. I think people are still going long actually. Perhaps on the double bottom here, perhaps. So I actually want to short here, but not in this direction. I would like to do it in the opposite way, but we don't have a new swing high. I don't want to take a second entry short because we're right in these lows. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for something a little bit better. Nice, that's what we want. So now people are gonna start chasing this market, and this is when we sell, because we've been on this crazy uptrend, right? And so people are gonna start buying here. We're not predicting tops, we're just taking advantage of everybody trying to chase, or trying to chase the market essentially. Oh, okay. Well, one tick lower, one tick lower. Alright, cool. Yeah. Sweet. Alright, that's it. 2 o'clock. Thanks for watching, y'all. 1 hour and 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Peace.